Hello, my lovely spiritual entrepreneurs. Carol here. I'm so excited to bring you some training there's so much download happening in Washington, D.C., but I wanted to make sure to bring this out. I shared this with the Detox Spa group yesterday, and I just want to briefly release this to you because I believe this is necessary for you to consider while you are building your business. And in order for you to scale your business quickly, you have to get a C.A.R.E team together. So let me explain what C.A.R.E stands for. First thing is your innovator, which is the creation process. So if you don't have somebody who has innovative ideas in your midst, if you're not that innovator, tap into someone who has that gifting. The next person is your advancer. And that is the person that you want to connect with. You want the creator and the advancer to get together. Those are the ones who are going to get the ideas together, some of the solutions together. They're going to really start to do the blueprint of what you want to do. And this will work whether you're a spiritual entrepreneur or you're just working on a project. These are the kind of gift clusters that you want together in order for that project to be successful. So you have your creator, who's the innovator. You have your advancer. Those two get together. They make a power team, a power duo to start to create the blueprint of what that project is going to look like, that particular task, how to get things moving. And then you want to bring in the refiner. The refiner is what a lot of you are misinterpreting as your hater. Their job is to refine. Now, the issues with the refiners are a couple things. One, a lot of them do not have emotional intelligence in a way that they are able to release the refiner gift that is palatable and can be received well. So they end up sounding as though they're a hater because they're telling you all the ways why it won't work, and they're poking holes in it. But that's actually their job. Their job is to poke holes in it. Their job is to let you know, hey, if you do this, I don't think this is going to work because. I don't think this is going to work because. So in the beginning of your stages of when you're doing your blueprint, you don't want them in the room because they're just going to poke holes in everything. It's not time for them to be in the room. But I'm going to circle back on the refiner. So your haters, or what you presume are your haters, are actually it can be the gift from God for you in this season in order for you to run faster. You're asking to run faster. You want to grow exponentially, not incrementally. You want things to move quickly. You don't want to make mistakes, and yet the people in your life who can discern, who have the gifting to be critical and tear that thing apart like a monkey in a cupcake, you're not receiving them because you don't like the gift, the way the gift is coming out. So get out of your feelings. I'll come back to that. And the last person is E, which is your executor. And your executor looks probably like somebody who's salt of the earth, but it's a very good team member, somebody who knows how to take your vision. And then what they do is that they're like, okay, this is what you want to do. This is the result you want to have. Now let's put all the pieces together and move in a way that is going to give you success, right? So they're going to make sure that everything is done in decency and in order. So then how do you create this blueprint? Okay, so then what you do is you have the creator and the advancer together in a room, and they're the ones at first to again do the blueprint. And then after you have your blueprint, you bring in the executor and the refiner. Now first, you have some rules. You tell the refiner, I'm going to set you free, but not yet. Don't say anything yet. Let the executor speak. And so the executor will say, okay, I see where you're going, and this is the way that it can be organized in order for you to get everything done the way you want it done. And then release the refiner. And the way you release your refiner is that you look at the person and say, okay, now tell me the red flags. Tear it apart. And that person's been like, I can't do it because I need both hands. Be like, I've been waiting for you to ask me because I'm going to tear this apart. And then let them. And don't get offended. Don't get offended because you asked them to be in the room. And then you thank them for their input. And then you go back to the drawing board. Without the other two again. You go back creator and you go back advancer, and you go with the information from the refiner, and you start to see if they were right and the solutions to their insight, right? And then you have another meeting, and then you say, okay, I see where you saw a refiner, and these are the red flags. This is a solution to that. Okay, executor, what do you think? Let the executor speak, and then you give it back, then release the refiner again. And then you do it at least another round, right? So many times when we have these refiners in our lives, they are deep thinkers, they're critical thinkers. They just don't always know how to say it in a way that can be received. And so you have to just allow the person to just be the person and let the gift flow. The only thing I want to caution you about the refiners is two things. One, discern if they're a refiner for you and your project at that time, or they're just really a hater, somebody who doesn't really want to see you succeed. And two is that some refiners will actually steal your idea and make it better, and they will run with it. So discern of the other thing, right? Are they a hater, and are they somebody who really, if they're not a hater, maybe they're an opportunist, and a sneaky opportunist, and will take the idea that you have and the blueprint that you have, and because yours is not refined yet, that's their gifting. They will grab your idea, run with it, refine it, and actually launch it better than you would have done it. Because, hi Patty, hi William, thank you for being here. Because you had not gone through that stage yet. So those people in your midst who you feel are hyper critical of what you're doing, they might be the gift that you need, the personality cluster that you need, the insight that you need, the blessing that you need, the answer that you have been asking for in order for you to again run exponentially. Now, some of these pieces you may have some of these pieces or be some of these personality types. Hi Christina, thanks for being here. Or you might have to hire somebody, That's what I do. I'm a strategist. I actually do all four. I have a team. I work with Anna and Andrea, who's amazing, but I also work with Carmen, who is really the E for me right now. She's an executor. I get to bounce ideas off her how to do things in order. Hi, Greg. I'm in your neck of the woods. I'm in Washington. So think about what you want to do, what you want to build, who you are in the equation, and then see which one of your friends who are also spiritual entrepreneurs, also people who want to build something, what giftings do they have? And see if you can create a mastermind with them, right? So it's a win-win. You bring your gifts and talents to the tables, what you have in this C.A.R.E system, and they bring what they have, and then together you guys can run. And you can make things better. You can move things a lot faster if you are willing to get out of your ego and to serve each other with your giftings and your talents, and see if it makes sense that you guys form even a mastermind. That's what a real mastermind is. It's really to come together and to share on things. So if you don't have those kind of people in your midst, then you're just going to have to hire somebody, and know that when you're hiring someone, don't go for the cheapest, because it's like cheap, good, and fast, right? So if it's going to be fast, it's not going to be cheap. If it's going to be good, it's not going to be cheap either. So you want to find someone that you can go ahead and invest in yourself by investing in the right strategist who will work with you in one or four of those areas, whatever you need to tap into, knowing that while you are investing in yourself, you're going to get the money back, because you will make the money back. But you need to make the investment sometimes financially, and don't be cheap about it, and don't hem and haw when they tell you what their services cost, because you're tapping into the expertise. Again, even if you're doing this freely, it might take longer because now you guys are having to make time for each other, but you're still tapping into someone else's expertise. It's still costing something. It's costing you your time and them their time, and that's a resource you can't get back. That's a resource that you're never going to get back, really. So if they're investing their time in you along with their gifts and talents, to be respectful of that, and vice versa. So create your care team. You want someone, okay, so if in a disc model, right? So the person who is your creator, your innovator, they're the I, they're the influencer, they're the ideal person, the storyteller. That's how you can tell who has that gift. The person who's the advancer, they probably have more of a dominant personality because they have big vision and they know how to blueprint to make things come to pass. They're great chess players, great negotiators. Somebody who is a refiner, that is the cautious person. That is the analytical person in your midst, the critical thinker, the one who could be by themselves for a long period of time because they love to analyze. They'll read every single page on a web page. They will research something for 6 months before they make a $20 purchase. I was married to one of those. And then the E, right? The executor. That's the salt of the earth person. That's the person who's always just like, oh yeah, let's come together. Let's, hi Isaiah. Happy to see you. They're the person who, the team player, the one who always wants everybody to get along, the one who's kind of in the back and not, doesn't want to be noticed, wants everybody to be happy, but always make sure that everybody has their role to play. So, hi Anna, happy to see you. So that's how you can, and they're called steadiness, so that's like the salt of the earth person. So that's how you can recognize, if you're not sure who should be part of your care team or how to recognize their gifting, or who in your midst has those gifts, that's a little bit of an indication. Let's see, if you're following Danny Johnson, the care person or the creator, innovator, she calls Sapphire. If you are a advancer, a dominant, you're a ruby. If you are a salt of the earth person, which is the E, the executor, you are an emerald. And I can't remember, for life of me, I can't remember what the last one was. I have to look that up because I keep mentioning it. I keep on forgetting who that person what gem that person is. But I do like that terminology too, because everybody's a gem. Everybody has something that they can contribute because they were made for a purpose. And so tap into their purposes. And if you don't have those people in your midst, again, reach out to people who are good at it, like me, like Anna, like Carmen. We're good at those kind of things. And so tap into people like that who can help you, So let me know if this was helpful for you. Don't forget to like, comment, share this with people who are spiritual entrepreneurs who you believe will benefit with knowing that they need to really build a care team. And if you think that you can do everything yourself, then okay, I'll leave you with this, that if you can do everything yourself, you're thinking too small, and that you are picking up on God's plan for your life, but you are doing it out of order. You are doing it out of divine order, because what He has for you is so big, there's no way that you can do it by yourself. And so if you want to live in the purposes and plans of God, and you want to have that big dream and do these big things, you're going to have to build a team. And sometimes you have to outsource those pieces for a season. But it's worth it, because what you seek is seeking you. And if you don't take your place, a counterfeit will rise up and take what belongs to you. It will take it, because you're not taking it. It's like the sheep and the goat. The goat, when the sheep is eating, you know what the goat does? It comes and pushes the sheep out of the way to eat its food. Goats are curious. They go on the top of the mountain and they want to be seen. So be a killer sheep. Be a sheep goat, Be kind and gentle. But you need to take your place, and don't let other people come in and eat your food because you're just not, going to protect what's yours. What you want is connected to other people, and they need you to take your place. But for you to take your place, you're going to have to build a team. Think bigger. Enlarge your territory by imagining what God has in store for you. And what you're imagining is just the tip of the iceberg anyway. It's so much bigger. So much bigger. So if you are a female spiritual entrepreneur, Anna and I have this amazing group of women that we mentor over there, and we give, free strategy things and resources to. You can join us at bit.ly. So it's bit.l / Detox Spa group. And that is spa is for your safe place of activation. We share so many things over there and free resources. We're very, just like in our personal pages, we are very transparent with what's going on. And we love to go ahead and feed your souls over there. Detox your souls, because we really believe what God said. You will prosper. Not maybe. Not like you're not going to. You will prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. And your soul can prosper if it's not continually being detoxed. So we have like free meditations over there, all kinds of stuff. MP3s, videos. Every Fridays we do a Friday talk where we detox your soul. So it's free coaching, free strategy work over there for business women. Sorry guys, we have it for the women because we talk about, we need a safe place of activation to just be ourselves and say what we want to say. And sometimes we're talking about you. So you should, if you want that, gentlemen, you should build one. You should build it, because men need, you wouldn't call it a spa, but maybe a cave, some kind of cool anchorment for caveman. You need your own cave in order for you to just be men. Because men need a space to be men. I'm all for the alpha and the man. That needs to be catered to. That needs to life breathe into that. Men need that space too. So if you want that man, I encourage you to create it. You need that too. Hope this was helpful. And then you start to think about how you can create your care team in order for your business to explode. You're going to have to engage other folks. Run faster. This is the year of 2. You're going to go twice as fast or twice as slow. It's up to you. It's also the year of divine partnerships. So what partnerships are you creating or you are allowing in order for you to be everything you are meant to be? Fulfill your purpose by tapping into other people and running with them. Have a good day. I'll share more as more is being unfolded. Bye.